operations firm. We must retire the ISS as soon as possible. We simply cannot afford $3.5 billion a year of that cost. We can accomplish the objectives in LEO at far less cost with far greater contributions to the future with cycling pathways to occupy Mars using commercial modules. There already are two companies consisting of Bigelow Aerospace and Axiom. They, of course, would like to lean on the ISS at taxpayers' expense, extending its operation. They're supposed to be sustainable in orbit instead of relying on somebody else. I think we should be very clear that these modules must be developed from the beginning to operate independently from the ISS. And they should not be in the high inclination orbit of the ISS. I believe these modules should fly at a 30-degree inclination. This will make them much more accessible to cooperation with the Chinese. In fact, in the early stages, I would have these modules co-orbiting with the next Chinese space station. The first is at 42 degrees because that's the latitude of the inland launching site. But the heavy Chinese launches are being launched at a Hainan island at a latitude of 19 degrees. They could go to ecliptic orbit. That would not be helpful to us. The initial configuration of this LEO commercial cycler station should be a central rigid core module with two BA-330s or some other commercial inflatable or large. It could have an Axiom on the bottom and an Orion on the top, where the large solar array is pointed at the sun. Orion's engine are pointed toward the sun. Now, I want these companies to develop the first generations of the cycling spacecraft that will ultimately take people from Earth to the Moon and Mars. And I call these LEO